I'm gonna be DMing and asking every single NBA mascot for free tickets to a game. Huh? I really don't know if mascots are able to give away tickets to a game, but we're about to find out. The last time I asked the NFL for free tickets, I had a hard time getting in contact with anyone, except for the Cardinals. The mascots, on the other hand, could be a lot easier to get in contact with in theory. I mean, the whole point of mascots is for fan engagement. You got the mascots at the game, they're interacting with the fans, creating fun memories. That's the whole point. I don't necessarily need free tickets to a game. What I want is to see if there are any mascots out there that want to prove that they are the best mascot in the NBA. And maybe even show some behind the scenes of what it looks like to be a mascot on game day. Kevin, no. No, Kevin. No, Kevin. Someone left a comment on my NFL video saying that I should reach out to the NBA mascots, and I thought that was a brilliant idea. So, that's what we're doing. However, there are a few problems to this idea. One, do mascots even have social media? I told my wife this video idea, and she immediately was surprised to find out that yes, mascots do have their own social media, but the problem is finding those social media pages. And some of the mascots don't have social media at all. And now the other problem with this idea is there's actually 4 NBA teams that literally do not have a mascot. The Golden State Warriors, the Brooklyn Nets, the Los Angeles Lakers, and the New York Knicks. No mascots. Why? So between the 4 teams that don't have mascots and the teams that do have mascots but don't have social media, the amount of mascots that can see and reply to my messages is even smaller. But I have high hopes. These mascot accounts are not nearly as big and popular as the main NBA team accounts. And to make things interesting for this video, if any mascot is able to get me free tickets to a game, I'm gonna do a giveaway for that team. So for example, if Benny the Bull sees my message and replies and says, yeah, come to a game, here's some tickets, I'll do a Bulls ticket giveaway for you guys watching. So as you watch this video, you can be rooting for your favorite NBA team and their mascot to come through with some tickets. The Mavericks. I'm having trouble finding a Instagram page for the mascot specifically, but I did find this one, which seems to be sort of like a collection of Maverick things, but they sure could use some positive publicity at the moment with trading their best player, so why not let me come and vlog this stadium or see what the mascot's all about. Now, what's hard about these mascot accounts on Instagram is finding the actual authentic ones. Some are pretty obvious, but others, not so much. Like this one, doesn't really give me authentic vibes, so I'm not sure I'm gonna send a message to this one. There is one mascot that I've been saving for last, which might be my favorite personal mascot, and that's Rocky from the Denver Nuggets. Quick story, I went to a Nuggets fan event a couple years ago. They were hosting a free throw contest. Whoever can make the most free throws in a row would win season tickets to the Nuggets. Now, I didn't really think that I was gonna necessarily win, but it was just a fun event, and I was like, why not? Let's go try it out. I made the first free throw, and that was it. So I only got one in a row. But what happened next is what's really interesting. I was walking off the court because I just missed my free throw, and guess who shows up? Rocky. He comes up to me, the mascot, and his helper was telling me that Rocky knows who I am and is a fan of me. That just blew my mind. A mascot is a fan of me in our J Stu videos. So we kind of connected real quick, but it was just a short interaction. Now, the unfortunate thing is I had already sent Rocky a message on Instagram and he hasn't replied. And I can't send any more messages until he opens the first one that I sent him. Instagram won't let me. So until he sees that first message, that's it. That was my only shot of doing a video with Rocky. So who knows, maybe in the future, Rocky, if you're watching this video, come on, let's make a video. It's been 2 days. When I made the NFL video, I waited weeks for anyone to reply on Instagram. But today is a different story with the mascots. You're not gonna believe this, but not one, but 2 mascots have actually replied to me on Instagram. This is a big deal. I haven't opened their message yet. All I know is they sent something. So I'm getting ready to open their messages for the first time. There's 2, and I can't remember who they're from. They weren't really mascots that I recognized. Let's see what they said. Oh man, it could just be a generic reply like, "Hey, thanks for reaching out, but not gonna work out," which is fine. But I want to see what they said. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. The first one is from Hugo the Hornet. Okay, so Hugo said, "Let me connect you with our PR team. What's your email?" Let's go, Hugo. Hugo, and we both follow Rocky, so let's go. It's just so interesting that mascots are following each other on Instagram. So hang on, let's go to Hugo's account real quick. So Hugo's got 8,000 followers from the Hornets. Okay, Hugo. We're gonna reply to Hugo, give him my email and see if anything happens. So the Hornets so far are the #1. But let's see, there's one more that replied. Hooper. Which one is Hooper though? Oh, the Pistons. Hey, yeah, I'm sure we can make that happen. When are you looking for? Hooper from the Pistons. Okay, let's view this profile. What exactly is Hooper? Is he a horse? Yeah. Oh man, that's so funny. I'm gonna reply to both these guys. This is just incredible. I I knew that reaching out to the mascots, there was a higher chance, even though we're dealing with some mascots not having accounts. We're dealing with some teams not even having mascots. Not even a problem. We got 2 replies in 2 days, which means there could be more, but right now, this is our lead. This is what I'm going with. Let's see if we can make something happen with Hugo the Hornet and Hooper from the Pistons. It would just be so cool to film the mascot for an entire game. Just get like cool angles, just a behind the scenes of a mascot. But the level up would be, I don't know if they would allow this, but if I could become the mascot for a game, I don't know, just throwing it out there. Oh man, I am so excited. Okay, so I'm gonna send a message and hopefully something cool happens next with either Hugo or Hooper. We'll see. And remember, if anything does happen with either of these teams, or if a new team swoops in and makes something happen, we'll do a giveaway for that team. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, hit subscribe down below. We'll see you in the next video. It should be a good one.